Welcome to the 2024-2025 edition of the CTE Show. My name is Nora and I'll be your host. CTE stands for Career in Technical Education, and we're going to start off with a career fair held by Local 37.
We are at Local 37 Operating Engineering Training School, and they are hosting an open house for our students to be able to explore different union construction trades. Kelly Olds, Career Navigator, Lansdowne High School. There are several unions here: steam fitting, plumbing, electrical, carpentry, operating engineering.
I've been wanting to have the same career as my parents. They operate the machines, and I just want to be just like them.
This helps me a lot so I can look in the future and see what careers I can do and accomplish, and hopefully I can take from my grandfather. That's why I really came here, and it helped me out a lot.
So students only know what they have experienced, and oftentimes students have a limited amount of career paths that they're aware of. So the advantage of this is getting students to be able to see more career paths and talk with people who are in those industries to be able to determine if that is something that they want to do. Otherwise, they might not even know that it's an option available to them.
Next up for a student profile, let's meet someone who took advantage of this career fair and is moving ahead with his own future.
I love electrical, and I didn't know I loved electrical at first. Dominic, senior, Lansdowne High School.
So at first, me and my friends, we wanted to be in the same class, so we all decided to pick electrical because we thought it'd be fun. But over time, when I actually started doing the work, I actually enjoyed it because I like science, math, and hands-on work, so it kind of fits me perfectly.
My teacher, Miss Olds, she's the career counselor. She's actually a big help. So I decided, I like this, I'm gonna choose it as a career. So she helped me, she's gonna help me get a job, and it's real good stuff.
Once he got in the program is really when I met him. Through that, we got to look at what options are available to students that are in the electrical program. Many students pursue opportunities in apprenticeships with electrical once they complete the program. And I think it's really important that students understand the other opportunities that this program can bring to them as well.
Right now, what we're doing is we're pulling wire through the conduit. We had to learn how to do that because that's what contractors want us to know before we get on the job. We're also stripping wire back here, and then we're also drilling holes through metal. And then we have to use the hole puncher to, punch it out, the hydraulic puncher. Yeah, I think I'm pretty set for my future. I got a job after this I'm gonna go to, got to take the test, I'm gonna join the union. They make a lot of money, so I think it's gonna be good.
Now let's toss it out to our field reporter Maddie, who has an interview with one of our CTE partners.
Thanks, Nora. I'm here with Christopher Hawkins from the Department of Economic and Workforce Development. Could you tell me a little bit about the department and your position there?
Yeah, so currently working on a project called Maryland Works for Wind, which is under the Department of Economic and Workforce Development. Specifically, the Department of Economic and Workforce Development helps and supports job seekers through their job seeking process, as well as the economic arm helps support different businesses throughout the county in numerous activities. So my role as industry and apprenticeship navigator is really supporting individuals or the workforce that's necessary as we get ready for offshore wind in Maryland. So we're supporting building the workforce for trades, apprenticeships, manufacturing, and in transportation, distribution, and logistics opportunities.
Could you tell me about your partnership with BCPS specifically?
We help support BCPS with sharing job or career pathways to students and getting them familiar with opportunities that are located within Baltimore County. Additionally, BCPS and Baltimore County government has come together with the Blueprint Initiative to help assist with students with career exploration.
Could you tell me a little bit about the recent job fair that was held with Union Local 37?
Yeah, that's another great opportunity that BCPS and Baltimore County government was able to come together. I think BCPS took the lead in Operating Engineers 37 to host a career fair. We specifically were there presenting information to students about Maryland Works for Wind and how the trades are tied to some of the things going on in offshore wind in Maryland.
I understand that you're also a BCPS graduate. How did this impact your career development?
Yeah, so I graduated from Towson High School. I won't say the year, but I think during my time at Towson, I was a part of I don't know the specific title, but a career program in which we learned soft skills during the day, and then, at a midway point through the day, we would go out and work. And I think it really taught me a work ethic early on, and that work ethic is kind of stuck with me. And I think that was a great foundation that I learned from, my time at BCPS.
Thank you so much, Mr. Hawkins. Back to you, Nora.
Thanks, Maddie. Now for this segment, you get to ask the questions about CTE.
Hey, Mr. Mike. This is Zach. And I was wondering, what is the BCPS-CTE Career Center at Junior Achievement, and what should students expect when visiting it?
Well, Zach, we're super excited because we just opened the BCPS CTE Career Center here in the Junior Achievement of Central Maryland building.
3, 2, 1.
This is the first of its kind in the entire country, and this year, every 7th grader in BCPS will visit Finance Park here at Junior Achievement, where they go through a simulation and learn about budgeting through storefronts that they visit in an interactive simulation. One of those storefronts is the BCPS Career Center. So you are in it now. The first thing we ask students to do as they enter is to look around the room and find something that strikes their curiosity or connects to their interests. This room is filled with tools and objects and items that are used in Baltimore County Public Schools CTE programs and student work created by Baltimore County Public Schools high school students in those programs. After they've connected with their curiosity and interests, they will explore on one of 6 iPads the CTE programs that may be available at the high school that they'll go to or through our magnet system here in BCPS. These include a wide range of programs from everything from culinary to engineering, construction, into graphic print and design and computer science. So students get an idea for what they might want to do in high school. Hopefully they've struck up some curiosity and interest here. They carry that back with them and have discussions with their families and counselors to make decisions for the future.
Thanks, Mr. Mike.
I'm Josiah from Lansdowne High School. Hey, Mr. Mike, I was just wondering, every BCPS school has a career navigator, and who are they and what do they do?
Well, Josiah, I think the best way to answer that question is to hear from an actual career navigator themselves.
A career navigator is a person who is working with students within the school building to help them explore their interests and identify potential career paths. And then with that information, I help to provide opportunities for them to see what the day-to-day life of those careers are.
Thanks, Mr. Mike.
That's a wrap for the CTE Show. I'm your host, Nora, and we'll see you next time.